It is no news that many countries around the world have some strange and scary traditions that are difficult to understand. Some traditions are scary because they are simply bizarre, while others are scary because they put human lives at risk. From the most dangerous tribe in Africa to one of the largest festivals in the world, here are 10 countries with the most dangerous traditions. Number 10. Cameroon. Headhunting. In 2016, 2 Cameroonian men were killed after a fight over a soccer game went wrong. It was an ordinary day until 2 men who had different favorite teams started arguing about the match. As the fight progressed, one of them pulled out a machete and beheaded the other. While this may seem like a shocking crime, it is a common tradition among the Ticker people. Headhunting is a rite of passage for young boys who have to show bravery by killing an enemy and bringing home their head. Historically, the heads were kept as trophies to show off their courage. Today, they are usually displayed on poles or walls. Although the practice is illegal, it still happens in remote areas. If you ever visit Cameroon, make sure you stay far away from the Ticker villages if you value your life. 9. India. Burning Man. Holi is one of the most celebrated festivals in India. People of all ages take to the streets to throw colored powder and water at each other. It's a celebration of good over evil and the arrival of spring, but things can get pretty dangerous when people start throwing acid. Yes, you heard that right. In some parts of India, people celebrate Holi by throwing acid at each other. This is extremely dangerous and has even resulted in death. The acid attacks are usually carried out by young men who target women. This is not part of the traditional celebrations, but it has become a common occurrence in recent years. The Indian government is trying to crack down on the acid attacks, but they are still happening. If you are planning to celebrate Holi in India, be careful of the acid attacks. Number 8. New Guinea. Stone Soup. The Stone Soup Festival is a unique tradition in New Guinea that involves a lot of fire and stone. Every year, the villagers of Mount Bosavi prepare for the festival by collecting stones and wood. They then build a huge fire in the village square and throw the stones into it. The stones are heated until they are red hot, and then they are taken out and placed in a giant pot filled with water. The villagers then wait for the water to boil, and then they enjoy a delicious stone soup. The soup is made with the boiled stones and the water from the pot. It may not sound like a big deal, but the stones are so hot that they can burn your mouth if you are not careful. People have been injured and even killed by eating the soup. But the villagers do not seem to care. They just keep doing it year after year. No. 7. Sri Lanka. Salaparihara. Salaparihara is one of the most dangerous festivals in Sri Lanka. It is a celebration of the Hindu god of death, Yama. During the festival, people take their own lives by walking barefoot over hot coals. The tradition is said to have originated from a Hindu epic called the Ramayana. According to the epic, Lord Rama had to walk over hot coals to rescue his wife Sita. Since then, a lot of people have been taking their own lives during the festival to honor Lord Rama. The first person to walk over the hot coals was a young boy who was only 12 years old. He wanted to prove his bravery to his friends. Since then, more and more people have taken their own lives during the festival. At least 10 people have died in Sri Lanka due to this dangerous tradition. Number 6. Mexico. La Galita. La Galita is a traditional Mexican dance that is performed during the Day of the Dead celebrations. The dance is said to represent the battle between good and evil. The dancers dress up as demons and mummies, and they dance in the streets with swords and shields. The dance is supposed to drive out evil spirits, but it can also be dangerous for the dancers themselves. The swords used in the dance are real and sharp, and the dancers often get injured. There have even been cases of death during the celebrations. Despite the danger, the tradition continues to be performed every year. Number 5. China. Jumping over the Dragon's Gate. The Chinese New Year is a time for new beginnings. It is a time when people set their goals for the future and try to improve their lives. One of the ways that people celebrate the New Year is by jumping over a dragon's gate. This is supposed to bring them good luck for the year ahead. The tradition is said to have originated from a legend about a dragon that guarded a magical cave. According to the legend, the dragon would allow people to enter the cave if they jumped over its gate. The people who entered the cave were said to be granted good fortune. People have been jumping over the Dragon's Gate for centuries. It is a popular tradition in China and other countries. Many people believe that it can bring them good luck, so they are willing to risk their lives to do it. No. For Haiti, Love Kaver. Love Kaver is a Haitian voodoo ceremony that is held every year on Easter Sunday. The ceremony is a celebration of the resurrection of Jesus Christ, but it is also a time for the Haitians to connect with their ancestors. During the ceremony, the Haitians dance and sing while carrying heavy crosses. They also drink a special concoction made from rum, tobacco, and herbs. This is supposed to help them communicate with the spirits of their ancestors. The ceremony can last for days, and the participants often become dehydrated and exhausted. But they continue to dance until they see a vision of their ancestors. Some of the Haitians believe that they can actually speak to their ancestors during the ceremony. They ask for guidance and protection and give thanks for their blessings. Lava Calvary is a dangerous tradition, but it is an important part of Haitian culture. 3. India. The Running with Bulls. The Running with the Bulls is a festival that is held in the small town of Pamplona, Spain. The festival takes place over a period of 6 days, and the main event is the running of the bulls through the streets of the town. During the running of the bulls, 6 to 8 bulls are released into the streets and people try to run ahead of them. The bulls are large and powerful animals, and they can easily gore a human. Despite the danger, thousands of people participate in the running of the bulls every year. Some people are even gored by the bulls and have to receive medical attention. But most of the time, the only injuries that are sustained are bruises and cuts. 2. Tanzania. The Bunga Dance. The Bunga Dance is a traditional Tanzanian dance that is performed by the Datuga tribe. The dance is a celebration of the harvest moon, and it is also a way to attract a mate. During the dance, the men jump over a fire, while the women beat drums and chant. The men who jump over the fire are considered to be brave and strong, and the women who select them as mates will have strong and brave children. The Bunga dance is dangerous, but it is also an important part of the Datuga culture. 1. Papua New Guinea. The Huli Wigmen. The Huli Wigmen are a tribe in Papua New Guinea that are known for their unique headdresses. The headdresses are made from the feathers of birds of paradise and other brightly colored birds. The Huli Wigmen wear the headdresses during ceremonies and festivals, and they use them to attract mates. The Huli Wigmen are also known for their body art. The men typically have their bodies painted with black and white designs, and the women have their bodies decorated with necklaces and bracelets made from teeth and claws. The Huli Wigmen live in a remote area of Papua New Guinea, and they are one of the most isolated tribes in the world. They have their own language and culture, and they are still very traditional. If you want to learn more about the Huli Wigmen, there is a great documentary available. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.